so now I'm cooking up the dollar dinners. The first one is the Succotash, and it's got, let me get the recipe, but I did the crazy cheap one. I did canned lima beans and a half a can of corn, salt and pepper, and about 3/4 can water, and I cooked it for a while. And then I'm adding about 1/4 cup cream, but generally you can use and then just a little margarine. Generally you can use canned milk, and so this is really cheap and really good. And then you just cook it for a few minutes. And I use the ham steaks, but I just used 1/4 of the ham steak. It's not a good picture, but I don't want to take it out. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to make is a chorizo and egg burrito. And what I did was I cooked the chorizo in advance so I could degrease it, because if you've ever had a hateable chorizo burrito, you know what I mean. So this is just 2 eggs with a little milk. And then I just want to take out a little chorizo and put it in, so that the eggs are not greasy. And I just have a half a tube of chorizo here. And, you know, not too overpowering on the chorizo. Okay. And with the rest, I'm going to make a little dip. Just put like if you have a party, this is good. I'm just making a little for demonstrations processes. A little chorizo. I gotta flip my. Just brown your tortilla in a dry pan. A little sour cream. This is good. A little salsa, and then over here I have a few chips and a few chips. Okay, see how this is coming now. And then, you know, just scramble your eggs. This is good so you don't have a greasy conglomeration of, you know, too much grease in your chorizo. Can you take another shot of my succotash back here? That is delicious. Okay, it's coming, just 1 more minute. So I'll put my dip over here, and here's the chips. That's good. Let's have the recipe one more time. I use 1/2 can of corn. And let's have the chorizo recipe right here. The second one, Mikey. Right there. Okay. And you don't need any oil in the pan. Okay, so this is really good. And it makes a big burrito. Oops. And then, just top your burrito with a little diced tomato. Okay, now for the next thing is gonna be a fried bologna sandwich, which doesn't sound good, but it is. I posted this before, but I'm thinking people, you know, didn't seriously consider eating a fried bologna sandwich. So you just put a little oil in the pan, and this just takes a minute. Fry a couple pieces of bologna. And over here I have a little toast, and I want to put some mayonnaise. I'm making a double-decker. And a little mustard. I was determined to make a lot of these I'm going to make all these dollar dinners eventually. All right. So this just takes a minute. Just right on both sides. Okay, the next thing I made to go on the bologna was this chili sauce. This is an old recipe, and I made some, and let me give you, I made a smaller version. And that's over here. Here's my chili sauce. And it makes a lot. You use one of those big cans of tomatoes. And I heard, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that they were counting ketchup as a vegetable in the facilities, which I thought was not good, you know. You don't want to over fry your bologna, but you want to get it nice and brown, you know. Just takes a couple more minutes. And you can top the bologna with tomatoes, but of course I want to use the chili sauce I made, and it is delicious. You can use that chili sauce on top of hamburgers. That's delicious. Okay, it's starting to get there now. You don't want to over fry it, but you want to get it nice and warm. I want it to pucker. All right, it's ready. Okay, so let's put the bologna on the bread, and let's have a little chili sauce on there. Okay, and that is a double-decker fried bologna sandwich and a few chips. One serving size of chips would be 20 cents. And can you just get another shot of the other items? And that is it, and I'm going to be cooking all of those dollar dinners